We begin on this Saturday night with breaking news. Forrest Lucas has died. He's the founder of Lucas Oil, whose name is on Indy's football stadium. His company announcing he passed away today at age 83. Lucas was born in Harrison County. He was a self-made businessman and entrepreneur. Forrest and his wife Charlotte founded Lucas Oil Products in 1989. Last year, the company moved its headquarters from California here to Indianapolis. It's now run day to day by Forrest Lucas' son, Morgan Lucas, and his wife, Katie. But Forrest Lucas was a household name to most Hoosiers because of football and motorsports. He was a huge supporter of the NHRA. His company's name is on Indianapolis Raceway Park and, of course, here on Lucas Oil Stadium downtown. Lucas bought the 20-year naming rights to the home of the Colts back in 2006. His company tonight saying Forrest's boundless drive for Lucas Oil and love for his family, friends, and community defined his life. The Colts also putting out a message tonight on Facebook calling him a giant among Hoosiers. You can read more about his legacy right now on WTHR.com. Tonight, community members are calling for local leaders to take more action after a hateful act in Zionsville. Last month, someone drew a swastika on a golf course. Our Brandon Schaff is in studio tonight with what people are asking for now. Brandon?
Yeah, good evening, Jenny. The community took to Facebook today calling for local leaders to address this hateful act. We chose not to show the photo to avoid amplifying this hateful message. 1 month after a swastika was drawn into a Holiday Farms golf course sand trap, it's still on the minds of the Zionsville community. Bob Goodman and his wife own Robert Goodman Jewelers. Goodman posted on Facebook on Saturday, calling on Zionsville Mayor John Stair to publicly address what happened. He said the hateful symbol doesn't represent the town where they opened their store 25 years ago.
This is not who the community is, and it shouldn't be what could possibly be represented as how the community is.
Goodman, who is Jewish, said that he wanted to hear more from local leaders after this anti-Semitic act.
I don't take it as a personal attack on me or us, but you just don't do this type of stuff.
In a statement, Zionsville Mayor John Stair said, quote, "The symbol left in the sand trap was deplorable and completely unacceptable. I do not believe that it represents who we are as a community," end quote. He continued, saying that the town will monitor and ensure the isolated incident does not become a trend. This comes within days of Indianapolis leaders denouncing a march in downtown Indianapolis, promoting hateful ideology. Advocates say these kinds of displays have no place anywhere in Indiana.
We are very appreciative of those elected leaders and the mayor of Zionsville in this case for, coming out forcefully against the incident and again making sure that it is not the norm in the community of Zionsville.
Sklar said that anti-Semitic acts are becoming more frequent locally and nationally. He added that it's important to condemn them and the harm that they bring to the Jewish community.
When we see these things, it always makes us question a little bit whether we are, welcomed and safe and secure in our communities.
And Stair says that Zionsville PD responded the day that the symbol was discovered and erased it. Well, they haven't located any surveillance video or witnesses who would help identify who drew it. This is still an open investigation. Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
All right, let's take a turn to weather to show you the temperatures are starting to drop. And this is just the start of the new pattern change. It's going to arrive sometime overnight and into tomorrow. 60s and 70s currently. We're right at 70 degrees for Indy. Temperatures have cooled down, but there's even cooler air that's trying to move in courtesy of a front. And this is right along the front. A couple of scattered showers that have popped up. There have been a couple of rumbles of thunder with some of these, but most of these are just light showers that are going to move through. And by tomorrow, the new air mass will be trying to filter in. Mostly cloudy for tonight. Temperatures, look at that, 59 for the overnight low temperature. So on the cooler side, but it's just the start of cooler air moving in. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And tomorrow, 76. Breezy conditions. That's what's bringing in the new air mass. Details on that coming up.
All right, Rob, thanks so much. Just days before classes start at IU, police there are investigating a shooting on the Bloomington campus. Happened overnight near 10th and Walnut Grove Streets. Officers found a victim shot in the leg. IU police say the suspect is an 18-year-old woman. They say she drove away after the shooting, but has since been arrested on a preliminary charge of aggravated battery and criminal recklessness. Police say the victim and suspect are not affiliated with IU. They call this an isolated domestic incident. One person is dead and 2 people detained after a shooting this morning on the north side of Indianapolis. Metro Police say a male victim was found in a backyard around 3 a.m. on Graceland Avenue. That's near 34th and Meridian. He later died at the hospital.
It's a little humid tonight. People are out and about, but you should be able to go out and about on a Friday night, Saturday morning, without the fear of being shot or robbed or whatever. Hopefully we can get through this, especially for a weekend that's just coming up. It's going to be nice weather all weekend, but hopefully we can make this weekend a lot better than last weekend.
Now, IMPD says after the shooting, they responded to a car crash and found an adult and juvenile who matched witness descriptions from the shooting, both taken into custody. Now, police are also trying to figure out if a person who walked into a hospital with a gunshot wound is connected to this case as well. New tonight, we've learned the name of the man killed in a motorcycle crash this morning on I-65. The coroner identifies the victim as 20-year-old Jacob Ruiz of Franklin. This was the scene that you see here near the Worthsville Road exit in Johnson County. According to INDOT, the crash involved a motorcycle and another vehicle. No word yet what caused the crash. It did close northbound lanes on I-65 for 3 hours. This weekend, there's a new effort for young Hoosiers in the aviation field. It comes at a time when news headlines are filled with crashes, near misses, and other flight tragedies. But as our Ella Rhodes explains, Greenwood's airport message is clear. Not only is flying safe, it can also lead to promising careers.
At Greenwood Airport Day, people had the opportunity to take flight and learn about careers in aviation. Victor McGuire is a second-year flight student in Greenwood and has dreamt of being a pilot since 11 years old.
Whenever I get in a plane, it's like that feeling of adrenaline, like you get to feel that, and that's why I keep going flying, even though I'm scared of heights still.
Whether it's your first time flying or if you've lost count like Victor, people had the chance to catch a quick flight at Greenwood Airport Day. Mayor Mark Myers says he wants people to know the airport is an asset to the community.
We want to get people involved in flying, involved in aviation, and also to let them know that, it's a safe place to be. We take a lot of care and concern in everything that we do here.
The mayor says students at flight schools in Greenwood, like Victor, can smoothly take off into their career, and it helps close the gap in the pilot shortage. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says for the next decade, each year, it expects about 18,500 pilot openings, and mechanics, engineers, traffic controllers will be needed too. Victor says his dream all started when he was adopted from Ukraine and boarded his first ever flight to America.
Kind of sat in that plane and thought to myself, like, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to travel the world. I'm a big adventurous person. Like, I want to visit everywhere I can. And I love flying. I love the feeling of flying.
At Greenwood Airport Day, Victor had the chance to share his dream with other young kids in hopes flying piqued their interest.
Being exposed early into the career or like the environment can help them realize what they want to do in the future.
Reaching new heights and dreams from right here in Greenwood. Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
And if you're interested in aviation opportunities at the Greenwood Airport, we have more information right now at WTHR.com. A workshop in Indianapolis today aims to reduce maternal and infant mortality rates by educating fathers. It's called Dads to Doulas, and it offers knowledge and skills to help Black men and expectant fathers advocate for their families from pregnancy through infancy. It's part of a partnership between Dear Fathers and Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and it's a tool to help parents feel empowered.
But we don't need fathers on the sidelines. We need fathers to be active participants in the birthing process, to be advocates, to be champions, to speak up and to speak out when something doesn't look right or feel right for their loved one and partner.
And advocates believe minimizing stress in the delivery process can really help reduce maternal and infant mortality rates. Still to come tonight, celebrating Hispanic heritage, how performers are showing Hoosiers the beauty of their culture. Rob?
And we are watching a cold front move through as we speak, and that's what's going to bring cooler and drier air all week long. Wait until you see the 7-day temperatures coming up.
Plus, a man mistakenly deported is free for now. The latest effort by the Trump administration to send him out of the U.S. next.